Hey guys, this is Dr. Sandy, and today I want to again give a health tip, and I want to just talk about basically about results in this office and the philosophy I've seen in our best patients. And if you can imagine, if I could use the analogy that if you get a dry towel and you get it soaked, and then you take it out and you wring it with everything you got and it just empties it, that's what I want you to think about. Like, I want you to imagine in a way, if you were a wet towel and you had to wring it, are you giving everything you got to get results? And the funny thing is, I can tell you, after being in practice for so many years, usually within the first 2 to 3 weeks, I tell most patients, I can see kind of where we're headed. And when I've seen patients who are consistent, doing everything, a patient who gets great results will talk like, Dr. Sandy, you know, I'm doing the stretches, I kept all my appointments, I never miss anything, I changed my diet. What else can I do? Is there something I can do to fine tune it? And it's a very different conversation opposed to someone who comes in and goes, well, I tried to do this, I know I'm missing my appointments, and I can't tell you how critical it is. Or sometimes I've had patients who are doing great, they miss a week of care and they're like, well, I'll just catch up next week. And what I want to share with you is actually when you start missing appointments, you don't actually stand still, you actually start regressing. And that's a huge thing I want to tell you, is that the human body, the way it's designed, you need to do constant things to move it forward. When you are not, when you feel like, well, I'm not going to do anything, you're actually just going backwards. So you always need things to rejuvenate and repair the body, because if you don't, it will just lead to further breakdown. And another thing I want to talk about is a lot of our patients, once they're done, they ask the question about maintenance. And maintenance, you know, I don't even like that word because it's just suggesting that, you know, you're going to stay the same. But what you should be looking at it as, after you're done your program, if you're coming in weekly or every 2 weeks or something like that, every time the spine's getting aligned, it's like a workout. So if you were going to the gym 3 times a week and you feel fantastic, and you're like, you know what, 3 times a week feels fantastic, I think I'm ready to cut to once a week, that would make no sense. So for some patients who are coming in maybe weekly or bi-weekly, they go, I feel fantastic, Dr. Cindy, can I try going every month? You know, we respect and honor their decision, it's obviously their body, but in my mind that doesn't make sense. If you're doing something that's making you feel fantastic, you just keep doing it, you just have to be consistent. So going along with that, you guys know we represent taking care of the spine with a great, powerful adjustment, a powerful diet, and then of course Power Fitness, which we're having on April 30th. We're about halfway full. We're telling people, bring your friends, bring your guests. If you've been to my other fitness classes, come to this one. We do have a bigger room, so it's going to be much more interactive, but we want to see you there April 30th. Sign up as soon as you can, and God bless.